All right, welcome back to Turn One Soul Ring, guys. I'm Robert.
I'm Colin.
I'm Jacob.
Oh, it's going.
Oh,
Damn! Go down the table.
We're
You
going-
got me.
Of course we're going down the table. It's a circle.
Right?
All right, everybody introduce yourselves.
Yeah. Jacob.
I'm CJ.
I'm Oscar.
Joe.
David,
Jace Google Farts.
why are you here?
He made it here.
I made
Absolutely
it.
not.
As you guys can see, we have 8 people here and a lovely box of Modern Masters.
I don't know if that's actually can be seen, but it's
You
right.
can.
Nailed it.
Definitely.
So, we're going to be drafting Modern Masters today. And we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to, after we do the draft, we're going to split up into 1v1 eliminations. Is that correct?
For camera,
Single
yeah,
elimination.
basically.
Yeah. We'll have a feature match going on while everybody else will play their game. And then,
We're doing teams?
No, we're doing
Just
one-on-ones.
one-on-ones. It's an actual
Well, I mean,
draft.
it could be like team.
No.
Lame.
Right.
This is what happens when you come late. You miss executive decisions.
Yeah.
I drove 2 hours to be here.
No, best part is because it's my box and I'm keeping all the cards anyway. We don't have to value draft, so everybody's just going to be able to build the best decks possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we still get to scream when we open something sweet, right?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you can
Okay.
squeal a little bit. You know, it'll be kind of fun.
If you want to.
Just adds to the excitement.
But yeah, let's go ahead and crack into this thing and draft it,
Yeah.
and then get back into it with the games.
Yeah. We're not gonna actually be able to show you guys the draft this time,
So
so
it's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot going on. So,
Yeah.
but just stay tuned.
All right.
What's a draft?
Thanks.
You gotta put that in.
Quality content.
I'm leaving it in. Don't worry about it.
We leave in almost every mistake. I got a foil.
I got something dope.
What is it?
A Liliana.
Boy, look at that
David?
A Tarmogoyf.
Foil
goy?
That's foil.
Oh, that's foil.
Shit,
That's
foil.
a foil goy.
All right, draft's over. I'll see you guys later. Oh my lord.
Nice, you got a full voice out of it. He left.
Blurp.
Sweet.
Blurp,
All right.
Blurp. Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Hey David, what are you gonna sell to get that catacombs today?
Oh, you know, I might have the. Welcome back, guys, in the draft. We did the whole rounds. We did some pairings, got a bracket started. It for the first round is going to be myself versus.
Jacob. Hello.
All right, so we got that going. We've rolled. We have done mulligans. We both kept our first hand, thankfully. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. All right. So I'm going first. Let's start.
Looks like David gets to start off this little lovely game. Oh, hi everybody. I'm Robert,
I'm Colin.
and we're providing commentary for our lovely draft.
Go ahead and play a Azorius Guildgate tapped. Your turn.
It looks like David decided to go Esper for this draft, Colin.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He's got some mana. He's got all 3 colors right away.
it's a pretty solid start. Tapped lands. I mean, this draft format though was ridiculous for mana.
It was. We got all our different combinations you'd ever want.
Put down
There are even some people playing tap lands as basic lands. You didn't know that's not a smart idea.
Wait, people were doing that? That was a thing?
Not in our draft, but in another Modern Masters draft.
Oh, okay, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
So far David's going tapping 3. Talon Trooper. That's pretty good turn 3 play there.
I'm going to tap
What is
on blue,
that
play a
Talon
Spellpierce.
Trooper?
Oh, look at that Spell Pierce. That may not be right.
Not
Those only hit creatures, or non-creatures. That is a creature,
He just-
so it doesn't work.
He just tried to spell pierce a creature.
He did try to Spell Pierce a creature.
That was the thing.
It's a 2/3
I'm
flyer.
going to put down a Metaforce.
It was just a 2/3 flyer. That's all it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 white and 1 green for a Skyfisher.
Skyfish is pretty solid play and a little flyer.
Pass.
Yep, now they both have flyers.
1 second. I just realized that there wasn't any paper around here to write down.
And now David's confused
That's
because
for one of
he
those Talon Troopers.
doesn't
It's
know
cool.
life totals.
They're both at 20 still. No one's taken damage.
Pretty good.
Life totals have not changed at all.
So it looks like
Paper? I do too, but
So
it's
that's a
underneath there.
2/3. When enters the battlefield, return department you control.
Jacob decided to go playing Bant this draft. What do you think of the current format though for that draft?
I think it was pretty fun.
Good.
Jund was always one of the better ways to go.
I feel like you're just speaking from experience there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I see that unflinching courage in Jacob's hand. Do you think that's gonna come play a pretty big part in this?
Hopefully. But that is a path.
There, wow, Path to Exile. Was that off the top?
You can go search your library.
I don't know.
Put it on the battlefield tab.
We can't see his draws.
I'm going to search
Eh,
an island.
I feel like that was a really good play right there.
Combat.
Yeah.
I will deal.
I mean, any kind of removal in a draft format is ridiculously good.
It is, especially when it only costs 1 mana.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
The good thing is they got rid of the other flyer, so they don't just
All right. And then
run
second
into each other.
phase, I will tap 3 and I will play a Lingering Soul.
All right, well, there we go.
1/1 white
We got
spirit,
David
tokens with
already
fire.
up to a really solid start. Lingering
We
Souls.
don't actually have spirits
So he's
in the-
going in for that air game right now. He just wants to smack face with flyers.
That's always a good choice. Smacking face with flyers is fun.
It's a solid plan.
Not a
I,
6.
I don't believe we have the tokens for those though. So
We did not. Nobody opened those, so
Going to put down a plane.
those are just some random cards someone drafted face down.
Oh, okay.
Also going to.
So what's he got as a follow-up play?
I see that Gift of Orzhov in his hand. Which does come to play in a Vant deck because it is split colors, so
Yeah.
he can still cast it.
Double white and the colorless, and
Another.
it's a little hard on the mana though if you think about it. If you're running 3 colors,
It is a bit hard, but it could come into play.
Fisher.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, second Skyfisher.
And
yeah. Looks like we're both playing flyers. One Esper, one Vant.
Why did he bounce an island back to hand?
When it
Oh,
enters, you have to bounce because it only
Return
costs
it.
2.
Yeah, return a permanent. That's correct.
pass the turn.
All right, there we go.
It's cheap mana cost for a good card.
Yeah, it's like 3/2 flyer, something like that. 2/3.
2/3. They both have 2/3 flyers, and then David's got 2/1/1 spirit tokens.
Correct.
That's why David had to path the first one because the flyers would have just hugged over and over.
I mean, you don't want your flyers hugging people. You just want to smack someone in the face with that 2 damage every turn.
Lingering Souls.
Flashing back Lingering Souls on David. He's just trying to clog this board up with as many flyers as he can. I think he's
If
doing
I play
it.
Spell Pierce, would it also
That
counter?
seems to be the
You can
play.
counter it, but
It
you
would
still
be
have
my
enough
play.
left to tap to pay for it.
I mean, if I drafted Lingering Souls, I would. Which I didn't draft any Lingering Souls this draft.
So 2 more.
Lovely.
So,
Now David has 5 flyers against Jacob's 1 flyer.
Battlefield looks clogged.
let's see what's going on here.
Just passed. Didn't even try to get him for damage.
Can I do anything before?
We got him looking through his hand, trying to figure it out. I mean, Jacob's got a couple of really good cards. He's got that Blood Rusher, so I mean, if he swings in, all I see is kind of Blood Rush, kind of save him a little bit if David decides no blocks, you know. So he's
Yeah.
got the possibility of dealing some damage there. Let's see what is Jacob planning to do here. He's also got that
I'm going
unflinching
to-
courage by the looks of it in his hand.
1, 2, and
Which-
3. Play.
Yeah,
Unflinching
there we go.
Courage. Target creature gets +2/+2 and has trample and lifelink as an enchantment aura.
+2.
There we go. That's a big flyer now. That's not hugging anyone now.
I'm going to swing.
For 4.
Yep, for 4 trample.
Trample and life.
Let's see what David responds with.
Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Block.
Wow,
That is quite the stack block.
that is a block.
Okay.
How do you assign damage?
4 damage to assign. He could
You already
wipe
paid
the
Lingering
board
Souls.
on the
Yeah,
1/1s.
You could just kill all the tokens. I mean, that would be my
Yeah,
play.
I'm
Just
gonna go
leave
ahead
him
and
down to
get
1
all
flyer.
the tokens.
There we go, and that's the play.
Yeah, there we go.
On that. But I shall gain 4
Gains
life.
4 life. Goes back up to what, 22?
Now, well, that might not seem like a good thing for David.
There we go.
That was all just off 1 card to get all those tokens. So
Yeah, that was actually a pretty solid play for Jared there. He got a chance to take out a bunch of flyers as well as gain some life back, kind of stabilize a little bit.
Lawkeeper. Like pay white.
Now we got a Lawkeeper coming in, which I think the Lawkeeper as a 1/1 for 1 white is pretty solid in this draft format. I mean, you can tap down some of the really big threats, especially a lot of the stuff that green is playing. Like, you know, if you someone drafts Thragtusk and you got that Lawkeeper, you're keeping that Thragtusk down the whole time.
yeah, unless they draft something bigger. Like if they got a Crater Hoof,
If you're getting hoofed,
you're probably dead.
that's probably game. I'm just
Yeah, no one casts Crater Hoof unless it's game or unless they're about to die.
yeah, true. Like you just
Sure. I'm gonna go ahead
swinging for that
and pay
lots of damage.
3. To play Giant Baiting on create a 4/4 red and green
Okay,
giant
it's
warrior creature token.
the Giant Baiting without Conspire.
Giant Baiting without Conspire. Okay.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Go to combat.
swing at that.
I will take
So-
the 4. Go to 16.
All right. There's first damage to Dave, going down to 16 off that 4/4 warrior.
A giant.
Oh, giant. Is it a giant warrior?
It is a giant warrior
Okay.
with haste.
Pretty big dude.
Yeah.
Comes in.
It's a lot better with Conspire though.
I mean, if you can make multiple copies, is really good. Here comes David swinging in with a team.
Okay. I'll take 3.
And
Yeah.
I will
1916 right now.
Okay.
Seems pretty decent.
Draw.
Still got some.
Blah, blah, blah.
What was that? Was that a Wall of Omens off the top?
It looks like it's a wall on this.
No, it's Wall of Denial, I believe, actually.
It's-
Not
it's a
of
wall.
Omens. It's a giant wall.
He should play the giant wall.
Wall of Denial. Wow. Yeah,
Flying and Shroud.
that is a big dude. That is a big butt. That's a
That's
zero.
what he needed. It can block the bigger flyer.
Yeah, 0/8, correct?
I think so. It's big. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's a 0/8 flying shroud. So
That means
That-
it can't be tapped down by the Lawkeeper.
no, Lawkeeper is not tapping that dude. At
He
all.
cannot bring the law.
Bringing the law, huh? That's what's going on here, right?
Well, he's not.
No, he's really not.
That wall is going to deny the law. It has Shroud.
Which is ironic considering it's the Nazorius color combination.
They do normally follow the law.
They do. He's just like, no, I deny everything. The big flyer. I wonder how David's gonna find his way out of this one.
go combat. Swing 3. This one's flying, but that one also has flying.
Yeah. I'm gonna block the 2.
Okay, so you take 1.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, there we go.
Damage.
David's kind of coming back, trying to swing in a little bit. I guess he's putting him on a 16, 17 turn clock there with that one damage.
It's quite a long clock.
It's
To discard Slaughterhorn. Target
Oh, well-
Well, actually, you can't target it.
yeah.
So shroud means
Spells
you
or
can't be
abilities. Does
targeted by
Blood
anything.
Rush count as a spell or ability?
It's an ability of the creature.
So it looks like they're having a conversation over blood rushing with the wall of denial, and
Yeah, it's-
folks, you
it's,
can't do that.
it's a-
That's a
Shroud,
shame. Oh well.
It stops
Yeah,
your
I'll block the
abilities
2.
and your opponents.
correct.
Hexproof, you'd be good, but Shroud
Yeah.
is different.
And blood rush is still considered a ability
That targets.
that targets, because target creature gets +X, where X is the creature's power and toughness, so on and so forth.
So even
Plus
if
gets the
you went
abilities.
from 22 to 20, and then he took 3, so he would have been on 17, so he should be at
All
16.
right, so it looks like we had a little dispute over life totals there. Looks like everything got cleared up.
Because the giant left the field at the end of the turn. So.
Yeah. I tapped out and swung, or I tapped and swung at him, and then he made the giant and attacked me.
Whoa, someone hit that table.
So
My name was Jacob. He hit the table a lot during these games.
Come on, guys. Be nice with our cameras.
David should know that.
Yeah.
After turn.
Lots of forest from there. Wonder what kind of big green things he's going for, because that's heavy green right there. I still see him staring at that gift Orzova, but it's
Yeah.
not.
That is a gift, right?
It is a gift.
Okay,
Gift
now,
Orzova. It's a good card. Very,
he's got the double white, but he can't put it on the wall.
No, he can't.
Aether Mage's Touch. I get to reveal the top 4 cards in my library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. It gains, at the beginning of your end step, return this creature to its owner's hand. Then put the rest of the cards revealed this way into the bottom of your library in any order. So, one,
It's a land.
So
That's a land.
land.
That's a land, and
4.
that
That's
is
not a
creature.
creature.
No
So that is a
that's that all goes
brick. Ouch. That kind of hurt.
So I think
Sure.
it's-
Here we go.
it's, put target artifact creature.
What was that miracle card that he revealed off that top?
But
I figured if I drew it.
it wasn't as good as Terminus. That's all that matters.
I mean,
Because
Terminus
in
is
white, you want to play Terminus as Miracle in draft.
And
all the time, but if you're able to bounce any form
Yeah.
of things, it's pretty good.
going to tap 3. Put the Slaughterhorn out.
Sure.
Just 3/2, and pass.
Now the Slaughterhorn is out, which means
2 blue.
the Lawkeeper does have a target.
Lockheaver can tap down the Slaughterhorn.
Play Sphinx's Revelation.
Oh, Sphinx's rev for 5.
That's what you were looking
David went in,
So
gaining 5
Yeah.
life, drawing 5 cards.
go to
I mean, in a limited format, that's just a really good card. Blowout, in my opinion.
5 cards.
This is a good way to stay alive.
Stabilizes yourself, gives you a fresh hand, basically. I was kind of wondering what Dave was keeping his mana open there for, but now that I know it's a Sphinx's Rev,
It makes sense.
it's solid, good play. Such a good card. I love Sphinx's Rev. If I would draft it. Pack one, pick 100% of the time, to be honest. I go 2 color.
Even if it
good.
wasn't pack one, pick one. If I was in one of the 2 colors, I'd probably draft it and splash the other.
Yeah, you have to. It's just too good of a card. Helps stabilize you, gives you a hand.
Blade Splicer.
And there's
Blade
a Blade
Splicer
Splicer.
coming in, bringing that 3/3 golem.
Colorless artifact creature token.
I believe gives all of your golems first strike.
Tokens have first strike.
Yeah.
Is that one first strike?
Yeah, that one gives them all first strike.
Okay.
Then I will
Okay, so David's now kind of coming back from that, while Denial just kind of sitting there and slowing him down a little bit. But looks like he's recovered a lot since that Lingering Souls blowout.
Land for turn. I'm also going to tap
What
1,
is,
2,
No, I don't know.
what is he doing?
Is why didn't Jacob try to spell pierce?
for get the Borzova.
The Sphinx's
Okay,
Revelation.
Has flying and lifelink.
I feel like
full combat. If
He should have.
he should
Because
have. He
David
had
did tap out for that.
he had the mana up. He could have done it. I just don't think he was thinking about that play at the time.
I will tap. I will tap my Gideon's Lawmaker to tap that creature.
Okay.
So he's tapped.
So there we go. The Lawmaker's finally kind of coming in and doing his job and
Yep.
tapping down all the big beasties and stuff.
But that beast does now have flying and lifelink and +1/+1.
Tap
Yeah.
these.
So it is a great target for a 1/1.
Yeah.
I'm going to exile target creature I control and then return it to the battlefield under my control. I'm going to target Blade Splicer.
Okay, so he
Is
is
that cool?
Flickering the
flickering
splicer
his splicer, getting a second token.
and smacking the table and
And-
making the camera shake.
So I'll
Yeah,
exile himself
David should know
and
better.
Return to the battlefield.
He should. He's been doing this for a little while now. He should know
And my golem's still-
that if you hit the table,
Okay. Mind it.
the camera will shake and it'll make it look bad.
Yeah. But now David's got pretty decent amount of power on board. I'm seeing about 11 power on board, so that's swinging for a heavy amount of damage the following turn. I mean, even if Jacob can block one, he's still doing a decent chunk
Yep.
over
Now
there.
David's got out his fetch land, so
Yeah.
those are always great to pull in draft. They help you thin your mana and find the color you need if you're in both colors, which David is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the fetch land is. There you have the splicer. There we go.
Sensor Splicer onto the battlefield. He'll make another.
David's going all in on this token, this Esper tokens build right now. He's
They all have vigilance. They all have vigilance.
got
and they all have
first strike 3/3 vigilance.
This is looking fun.
Tokens.
Golems,
I will
that's
move to
pretty
combat.
good.
We'll swing.
Seems
2,
good.
3. So 5, 8. That's 8.
So he's going in for 8,
This one can't swing.
taking a good chunk.
Let's see what Jacob responds with.
I mean, Jacob's best block here is probably just block one of the golems, take
Don't
5.
block one of the threes.
Okay. So
There we
he'll
go.
take 5, and that'll take.
For
you
some
to
reason, he tapped the wall to block.
I don't. At last I checked, that's not how you block in Magic, but I don't know. I mean,
I definitely don't play Magic all the time.
no, I don't either. I see Serum Visions in Jacob's hand there. It's pretty
Serum
good.
Visions, draw cards, scry
I
2.
mean, I feel like that's a better.
Just
You,
scry
you,
first.
you put the one, no, that's you draw.
It seems
first
like they're
and
having a dispute on how to
Yeah,
play that
Resolve
Serum
Serum
Visions.
Visions?
Yeah, I thought everyone kind of knew what that card was.
Abandoned Modern.
I feel like I'm making fun of him now. I should.
Just a little bit.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't
It's cool.
mean to.
He hasn't been playing Magic very long. He doesn't know a lot of card rulings.
Yeah.
If I was playing Serum Visions, I would want it to be the other way too. So would everybody else who plays Serum Visions.
I mean,
I'm going to
if Serum Visions did that, it would just be a preordained.
Yeah.
a land
So
This will go.
And there's that land he drew off of playing Serum Visions.
yeah, it looks like
Still sitting with Spell Pierce in hand and smacking the table.
trying to figure out how to get past David's lovely little board state here.
Yep. I'm gonna tap Gideon's Lawmaker to target him.
So there we go. David's just gonna keep on tapping down that giant, the little slaughter horn there, and just keep him. He's gonna bring the law.
Yeah. He's going to keep it very oppressed. That way he doesn't gain life off the life link and David can swing in.
Yeah, David's coming in. He's got a pretty solid board state here. I mean, the only thing I can think of to stop this board state is if Jacob was lucky enough to draft a Terminus or any other form of Wrath effects or bounce effects for board. Cyclonic Rifts, maybe. But
I'll move to combat.
I don't know here. I didn't get a chance to actually see everyone's decks and see what they all were playing that day or today. And
Yeah, I'm gonna block one of the threes again.
One of the threes, so
Yep.
you will take 8.
Correct.
okay, why is he? Yeah, he keeps tapping that wall to block.
Damage.
I don't know what that one's about.
It's the turn.
I mean, it's something to do.
On top.
When all you got is a spell piercing hand, it's something to
Pay
do.
one.
Huh?
Overwhelm
Overall tracker. Okay, so he's got a
2 and 1 green.
he's got a
Target
fight
creature
mechanic
fight.
now, so that's
Target creature
pretty
control,
decent.
minus
I feel like
creature. Yep.
that's a better card early on in the game. Kind of
Yeah, cost.
makes
Well, you
it
can't use
makes it more.
That's happened,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
I mean, it'll let him get in and start killing things one at a time, but I don't think he has the time to do that.
No, right. David's clock is
There's not
too.
much I can do. I'm gonna say I'm going
Well,
to combat.
Go into combat. I'll
Yeah,
tap it.
David's clock is just too good right now. He's got more damage on board, better board presence. He just kind of clogged up with mana by the looks of it,
End
and
of your turn.
David just tend to have all the answers
Agony Warp.
for him.
Give him -3 -3.
Ooh,
-2,
that
-2,
Agony Warp.
or -1,
That is actually a brutal card because
Yep, so he'll die.
that kind of I got hit with that card a couple times during the draft, and
Yeah, you hit it on when they're attacking, and you knock down their biggest power to 0 and
then
kill something else.
Yeah, you kill the smallest thing on their board, and then you shrink the biggest thing. It's kind of a devastating card to get hit by from time to time,
And make another
especially when you're
at the end of your
trying to hope to go in there.
There's
for
David with another golem token.
turn. Then move on to
Wow.
next turn.
How do you get that golem token? What do you flicker in?
He flickered the same
There you
guy.
go.
Keeps flickering that blade splicer.
It's really good. The blade splicer. Either one of the splicers flickering would be a pretty good play.
Swing with all that.
Ooh.
For game. Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh.
game 1.
That's game. Okay, so that'll be game.
There's game one, guys.
I got it. Got it. You'll go first next game.
A little interesting.
What's up?
Can't wait to see what happens in game 2.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Keep mine as well.
Yeah.
Alright.
Draft is sure is something.
Okay, guys, looks like they're starting up on game 2 now.
Game 2. David is up one game right now.
Faster.
So,
Looks like Jacob started with a guild gate. That's always a good start. David responds with his own guild gate.
yeah, we got Demir and Simic
Simic.
guild gates. Very
Forest
polar
return.
opposites of guilds.
Yeah. What are you talking about? They both play blue.
There we go. That's a good turn 2 play, that Ubenwald Tracker into
And
a
the
Serum
Serum
Visions. Alright, that's pretty solid. Looks like he's kind of gotten a better idea of what he wants to do now.
Graveyard.
And that
That's, both scries were left on the top in the same order.
yeah.
So,
So he really liked what he saw up there. Let's see what David's going to be going into. He's going to play in his Azorius Guildgate tapped. He's going
And
to tap 1 mana for the
the
Lawkeeper.
Lawkeeper.
Wow, Lawkeeper and... So both players got a pretty solid start. You got a Lawkeeper with the Umball the Tracker. Tracker might not get his fight mechanic in too much of that Lawkeeper, but he could just have the two fight now and just make the trade. Kind of, I feel like that would be a pretty solid start.
For a core Skyfisher.
or you play that Skyfisher again.
Skyfisher, and then
You're tapped.
he can tap now and actually make the Skyfisher.
Just go for the damage.
There we go. Yeah, that works too. I feel like I think a little more strategic sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find the most optimal plays you can make here.
We'll block it.
And David
Off-
takes the trade.
David offers up the trade.
Well, no.
Yep.
Jacob offered the trade. David accepted
David
it.
accepted the trade. Yeah.
Keeping an eye out.
We'll see what happens. So David's playing a planes. They're tapping 3.
Talon Trooper.
He's playing his
Now they
bird again. So
Both have 2/3 flyers again.
2-3 flyers are
Card.
seems like a pretty good board state for both of them. They're just gonna hug it out up there in the air.
It's not what you want to do all the time.
No. Looks like
I'm going
Jeremy's
to
in there checking Jacob. My bad. I'm horrible names, people. I'm sorry. Jacob is checking out his hand there, and it looks like I saw a pump spell.
I did see a pump spell.
So
I was wondering if he was going to swing in and then cast it on block.
yeah, or
But he's just hoping David will swing in now.
yeah,
Then I will
maybe he's just trying to get that extra damage. He might be okay with losing the 2 life and then on the fallback turn, just swinging in for more damage. But did not happen. David did not try to swing in. And
He did not offer the hug. No one's going to offer a hug.
no,
Another player gets in for damage.
Yeah, that's true.
And,
But then if they get in for damage, you get to get in for damage.
For 2/3.
There you go. We got the 2/3 coming in. Got the block declared.
Player blocker. I'm going to tap 1, 2. Play strength and numbers.
Jake.
Target creature gets +X, where X is number of attacking creatures, and trample. So he's going to get +1/+1.
Okay,
3, 4,
so-
and trample.
Anything else before damage?
No.
Okay, in response.
Okay.
Deputy of Acquittals.
Oh,
As battlefield, I'm
all right. So he's just gonna bounce the bird out of the combat
Yeah,
and
he is.
save it.
Damage is still actually the damage goes through now because he has trample now.
Yep.
So I just take 3.
Yeah, there
So
goes.
it looks like Jacob should have probably swung a turn
Yeah,
earlier
trample.
when David was tapped out, but nobody knew about the deputy.
No one knew about the deputy. Either player really couldn't anticipate the deputy. It wasn't seen in the first game.
Swing 2.
I'll take 2.
I mean, David could have anticipated it. It's his deck.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
But Jacob didn't know it was going to be there. The
Exactly.
only spell he could have
Yay.
thought
There
would be a
goes.
decent response is Path.
Yeah.
What's up?
I mean, Path. He saw Path game 1. Good card. We don't know exactly how many that David got a chance to draft.
Next turn.
We know at least one. So, but the Deputy of Acquittals was a pretty good little trick there.
But now
Now-
see David getting back at it with the splicers.
He just loves those splicers. They're coming in pretty.
I mean, golem tokens are good. They're 3/3s, and your splicers give him fun
Flinching
abilities.
Gets
Yeah.
+2/+2, trample and lifelink.
There goes-
enchantment.
there goes
So now
Jacob
it's
with that-
4/5. I'm going to be swinging.
A trample, lifelink, unflinching courage.
And
I
you
will
go
gain
to
4.
You go
That
to
is a
4.
big
No, I have
flyer
to go
now.
to 22 because I took 2.
Okay, to 22. My
Yeah.
bad. My go.
Yeah, your go.
Looks like they had a little conversation about life totals there.
I don't know if that's going to do it, though. Right now, David's got more on board.
He's got more damage on board, but I mean the lifelink.
The lifelink's good, but I don't know if the swing was what he needed to do.
No, I feel like he could have left it up for blocks. Maybe.
Because with the lifelink,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
So he's gaining 4 life a turn right now,
And
taking
taking
6. So he's losing 2 life essentially. But he's also chipping David down by 4 each turn, which is pretty good. Like, it's still a decent amount of damage.
Pass the turn after.
So, I mean, David just needs to kind of find a way to get rid of this guy so that he can
Island.
start swinging in and making his 6 damage actually a threat.
Tap 1,
Yeah.
Because right now, his 6 damage is essentially only 2 damage because of life gain.
4, 5.
we got a big spell coming out.
There we go. We got
Minus
6.
1 for green. So that'll be 5. Play Slime Molding. Create an XX green use creature token, where X is the mana.
So it'd be 6.
So you just made a
5/5.
5/5 slime.
Ah, thank you
Ooze.
for an ooze.
5/5 ooze. That is a
Yeah, the card is slime molding. It makes
slime
an
molding.
ooze.
Makes ooze, yeah.
That is a good blocker against most of those things.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna kill the golem, which is what you want to kill. It's the biggest thing on the board.
Yep.
Because the splicers themselves are only like 1/1s, 2/2s,
Yeah.
and I believe the one that gives vigilance that David has right there is actually
That's a Grizzly Spectacle.
Yep, it's gonna destroy that little flyer right there, and now he's gonna mill.
It dies. Enchantment's gone. You mill 4.
Gonna mill 4 cards.
We got
2, 3.
I just saw. Was that a Venser? I just saw go into the
that was a
graveyard.
Venser and a land. I didn't catch the other two.
I just saw that Venser, and I feel kind of sad because that card probably would help him a little bit if he was able to,
Just
Play
a little
that.
bit.
you know, flash, being able to return a spell or a permanent to its owner's hand.
1, 2, 3.
Here comes David. David's coming in for the beat still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Block was expected.
Block was
David's
going.
got his response.
Yep, David's gonna be. What is David going to play here?
Trying to think what could get him out of this.
I'll play Rootborn Defenses.
Yeah.
Populate and
Yeah,
X
make your
soul
dude
indestructible.
make
That-
your dudes indestructible and put an extra golem out.
So I'll make another golem.
That's
And
a
indestructible.
pretty good little play there.
And then
Jacob's gonna take 3 damage on the backs, and then
Planetary Blink. I'm going to exile target creature.
he's gonna blink his splicers again. He's just
Yeah.
loves blinking those splicers.
I mean, it's a good thing to do. You get another 3/3 beat stick.
Oh, there's another one.
Yep. Who knew 3/3s are getting there?
Yeah.
So, how much What's he at right now?
You know they're not. They're not 2/2 bears.
Another 3.
They're not 2/2 bears
Lovely drop. Land for turn.
or soldier tokens.
Soldier tokens are good.
I feel like we shouldn't say that too much. David might have flashbacks.
It's cool. He doesn't need to know.
That's right. He's sitting right there, and we're over here.
Yeah.
Both at 13, right?
Yeah.
There we go. So Jacob's gonna swing in with the ooze token
Gonna swing for 4.
for 5.
5, not 4.
5?
Uh,
I will.
This is going to be a stack block, most
No, it
likely.
is 5 because there was 5 on.
Or is David just going to hold it for damage? Let's see what happens.
So what's going on
So I
here?
go to 8.
He just
David's
takes
gonna
it,
accept damage and go down to 8 life.
and then hopefully
Right.
win on the swing back.
I go to 8. Untap.
So let's see what happens here.
Jacob still has all his mana open. We don't know his cards in hand. We can't see that
Would it
because
count?
he's not showing us this game.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
So here comes David for 12 damage. Jacob seems to have response.
No
So you
response.
take 12, go to 1.
Ooh, that was a
Tap 5.
big hit. He's at
Big hit. He's at 1 life.
He's at 1 life, and then David plays another splicer.
Yep.
Dang, David is just he's going in.
Beautiful.
He went all in on the splicers on this draft.
It looks like a good draft.
I mean, it looks like a
Tokens are
really good
good.
deck.
There's enough stuff to populate, make more tokens. You know,
Yeah.
splicers all give their golems abilities.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Here comes David swinging with the team again,
15.
swinging for 15,
That's
and
deck.
That's
Game.
David.
Ah,
Yeah.
didn't swing with that last splicer though.
I mean, you can. He's got stomach sickness.
I know.
Optimized draft.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, that was a very interesting
Tokens
round
are
1.
great. I was looking
Yeah.
at
Looks
those,
like David's gonna go on to our next round, and
yeah, and I was
Spices.
like,
we're gonna
those
check with
look
the rest
really
of the matches and see who we're gonna be seeing in the next round.
Give him first
All right,
round.
guys.
Yeah.
And if it gets really bad, I can give him 12.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know,
I
follow,
was looking at
like-
the
follow
website,
us,
I also
like,
saw
subscribe,
the links go by, and I was like, entering
comment,
outfield creative
tell us
tokens, I
how
couldn't do
interesting
that.
it is to have us commentating over this because it's weird.
Yeah. Tell us what
Thinking
you'd
about it,
like
I
to
was
see.
that's a little too
Yeah.
much
What decks do you
right
want us to
have
play,
for
and
probably not.
Yeah.
Tell us what other formats you want us to see us play. I mean, we got a couple drafts out now, and
Blue, white.
we got our sealed video.
we got a couple sealed videos up. So yeah, just like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Turn1 Soul Ring, while the two of them are sitting there talking about what's going on. So there we go. We'll see you guys later in round 2.
Bye.